The Galactic Sanitation Union had exactly one human employee, and William Chen was tired of being a joke. Another glitch sector? William asked, staring at the work order on his datapad. The pay was listed as 1 credit, essentially nothing. The location, Sector 7 Theta, a dimensional fold where reality went to die. His supervisor, a gelatinous Vrex named Gloop, bubbled apologetically. No one else will take it. The last 3 cleanup crews didn't come back the same. William shrugged. Humans were good at 2 things in this galaxy: being underestimated and surviving the unsurvivable. I'll take it. Sector 7 Theta looked like a cosmic trash fire. Broken starships floated in impossible angles, and the laws of physics seemed more like gentle suggestions. William's cleaning mech, a standard-issue scrubber bot held together with duct tape and human stubbornness, hummed as he navigated through the debris field. Then he heard it. A voice ancient and exhausted. Please, make it quick. William stopped. In the center of the chaos, chained by energy bonds that pulsed with ancient technology, was a creature from Earth's oldest myths made real, a dragon. But not the Western kind from his childhood stories. This was something else entirely. Scales that shifted through colors not meant for human eyes, wings that seemed to fold through dimensions, eyes that held the weight of millennia. She was magnificent, and she was dying. Who are you? William approached cautiously, the dragon's eyes focused on him. A human here? A bitter laugh rattled from her throat. The galaxy's janitors. How fitting. I am Melissa, last of the dimensional weavers. The consortium trapped me here to power their reality anchors. I've been their battery for 3,000 years. William checked his scanner. The energy bonds were siphoning her life force to stabilize the entire sector. Without her, the dimensional fold would collapse, taking half the trade routes in this quadrant with it. So if I free you, this whole sector implodes? William asked. Yes. Melissa's voice was barely a whisper. Please, I cannot endure another century. Make it quick. Your species has projectile weapons, yes? 1 shot. That's all I ask. William stood in silence, studying the chains. The consortium, the same megacorporation that paid humans minimum wage to clean up their messes. The same one that had classified his entire species as Class C labor expendable. Yeah, about that, William said, pulling out his toolkit. I don't think I will. Melissa's eyes widened. What, kill you? Nah, bad for my conscience. William began scanning the energy bonds with equipment that shouldn't have been able to analyze consortium tech, but humans had a gift for reverse engineering things they shouldn't understand. See? The thing about humans is we're really, really good at breaking stuff that's supposed to be unbreakable. You don't understand, Melissa said urgently. Without me, the dimensional collapse will kill millions. Yeah, I got that. William pulled out a welding torch and what looked like a modified gravity hammer. But here's the thing about humans. We're also really good at fixing impossible problems with stupid solutions. For the next 6 hours, William worked. He didn't free Melissa. Instead, he did something the consortium's engineers had never considered. He reversed the flow. Using his cleaning mech's power core, jury-rigged stabilizers from the debris field, and a mathematical formula he'd learned from a drunk physicist at a space bar, William turned Melissa from a battery into a capacitor. The energy bonds that had been draining her for millennia now fed her instead, drawing power from the dimensional instability itself. This is insane, Melissa whispered as she felt strength returning to her limbs. This shouldn't work. Welcome to human engineering, William grunted, making final adjustments. We put rovers on Mars with less computing power than a microwave. We went to the moon on slide rules. We don't do should very well. The chains released. Melissa spread her wings for the first time in 3,000 years, and reality itself seemed to sing. But instead of collapse, the sector stabilized, more stable than it had ever been. She wasn't powering it anymore. She was regulating it, in control of her own energy. How did you... Melissa stared at the human who'd been paid 1 credit for this job. William packed up his tools. The consortium sees everything as either a resource to exploit or trash to dispose of. They never considered option 3, partnership. You're not anchoring the sector anymore, you're balancing it. You can leave whenever you want or stay if you choose. Your call. Melissa flexed her claws, testing her freedom. For the first time in millennia, she smiled. The galaxy underestimates your species. Yeah, they do that. William climbed back into his cleaning mech. Hey, you need a ride out of here? I know a place that serves excellent synthetic plasma. My treat. The dragon who had begged for death actually laughed. You were paid 1 credit for this job and you're offering to buy me dinner. 1 credit's 1 credit more than I had this morning. Besides, William grinned. Something tells me the consortium's about to have some questions about why their battery just became a free agent. Might be fun to watch the fallout together. Melissa transformed, shrinking into a form that could fit in the mech, a skill she'd almost forgotten she possessed. You know, human, your species has a saying, humanity. Fuss, yeah. I never understood it until now. William laughed as they flew out of Sector 7 Theta, leaving behind a stabilized dimensional fold and one very confused consortium. Stick with me. That was just a Tuesday. Wait until you see what we do when we're actually trying. Behind them, the sector hummed with new life, not trapped but free. And somewhere in a corporate office, alarms were starting to sound. The galaxy would learn what Earth had known for millennia. Humans don't break well. And they really don't like seeing others broken either, and